Welcome to Crossville Connections, a program featuring businesses, products, and services that will benefit residents and visitors alike. When you buy local, you make our community a better place.
Welcome to Crossville Connections. I'm Ashley DeRossett with the Crossville Cumberland County Chamber of Commerce, and today on the show I have Patrick Brumfield. He is the Crossville manager of Planet Fitness, and as well as Trey Moser. He is the director of operations for Planet Fitness. So welcome to the show today. We're so happy to have you to talk about Planet Fitness. I actually told Andrew a couple weeks ago that you were new to the community, and I realized that new wasn't necessarily so new because it's been since November. So I guess time flies when you're having fun. So tell us a little bit about Planet Fitness and kind of who you are, how you got started, all the wonderful things that our viewers need to know about Planet Fitness.
Sure. We started we're obviously individually franchised, and so it's about 250 individual franchisees in Planet Fitness, and it started back in 1992, and it's since been growing to what is now 1,700 locations. And Planet Fitness is home to the judgment-free zone. And what that means is that we don't cater to bodybuilders or powerlifters. We focus more on general fitness, where anyone feels welcome and they feel like they can come work out in any way, shape, or form.
So, like I said, you're kind of new to Crossville. You've been here for a little bit, so tell us when you opened and where you're located at.
Sure. We opened November 15th of 2018. That was the 13th location in Tennessee. And we're located at 171 Highland Square.
Perfect. So we hear a lot about, in your marketing material, you mentioned it just a moment ago, about a judgment-free zone. It's not really the bodybuilding arena, I'm going to say. So maybe elaborate a little bit more on what the judgment-free zone means to someone who might be interested in joining the CrossFit Club.
Sure. The judgment-free zone is really what we pride ourselves on. It kind of sets us apart from other fitness chains around the country and world. And we want people to feel comfortable, respected, and so that they can come in no matter what their physical level is, no matter what their fitness level is, no matter what they may feel about themselves. We want them to make sure that they feel welcomed and comfortable and respected, regardless of what they think they look like. And we feel like that we provide that kind of environment so that folks can come in any way they want.
So what types of equipment could someone expect to find at the facility here in Crossville?
We have a variety of cardio, and I'll let Patrick touch on a little bit about specifics, but we have a variety of cardio, and then of course a strength training component there that is upper and lower body. But maybe specifically, Patrick, exactly what we have as far as cardio goes.
Right, for cardio, I mean, of course you got all of your treadmills. We've actually, with this club they acquired, it's a new product with Matrix.
Okay.
With a lot of the other franchises, there's Life Fitness and Pre-Core equipment. We actually have a new piece of equipment. It's called Matrix.
Okay.
And we're kind of the guinea pig right now with this new equipment and how everything is going. And it seems to be holding up pretty well so far, going on month number 4. But of course, you've got your cardio, your treadmills. We've got a variety of rowing machines. Got your ellipticals. You got arc trainers that are pretty much a elliptical machine that is on an incline, so it's a little bit more advanced for somebody who wants more of a challenge. Whatever somebody needs, that's what we offer. Just a whole different bunch of variety of equipment, from your first-time gym user to your highly trained athlete. It's suitable for anybody.
Great. So let's talk about you're in Highland Square, so you're just down from Kroger, or if you're looking the other way, just down from Goodies, and you are the judgment-free zone. So let's talk about memberships. So I know in January, the first thing they're buying on January 1st is a gym membership. It's not January 1st, but if they're starting a little later, let's talk a little bit about the memberships that you offer for someone that might be interested in joining.
Right. So we offer 2 basic memberships. Of course, our most popular is our Black Card membership. And with this membership, you get unlimited access, of course, to our club. We offer free fitness training. We have a certified trainer that walks the club, and his name is Tyler.
Okay.
He offers 1,000 classes each month, and they're on a first-come, first-served basis. But you can sign up or call in and say, hey, can we, sign up for this class, we want to sign up for a core class, we sign them up with. And in addition with that, we have unlimited fitness training, like I mentioned before. We have extra amenities that we offer, such as tanning, total body enhancement. We have hydro massage beds, massage chairs. Of course, you can bring a guest with you, and the guest has unlimited access to the gym.
Okay.
And then, of course, we have our classic membership, which is where you just get access to our home club gym in Crossville, and of course the free fitness training. And the prices with the two is our Black Card membership. We billed monthly, so we bill directly through a checking account.
Okay.
So if anybody ever comes in, we need a routing number and account number. Then we put a debit card or credit card on file for secondary billing, and it's $21.99 a month. And with our classic membership, it's just $10 a month.
Very reasonable. You can skip like the McDonald's line and spend all that money at the gym, and it's going to work out
For sure.
you,
Right,
yeah.
right?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
So you mentioned free fitness training. I heard that. I heard something about 1,000 classes a month. So elaborate a little bit more on the free fitness training that you all offer.
So we have one trainer, and that trainer covers, of course, the gym Monday through Friday, generally. And the sessions or classes range a wide variety. They do the 30-minute circuit, which we'll elaborate on a little bit later. And we do muscle-specific classes like arms and back and legs. And then, of course, we've recently incorporated what's called a 360 session. And basically that 360 is a full-body workout. It's a lot like a CrossFit. I hate to use that word in a lot of ways because people get a little scared, but it is full body, functional movements, and that trainer will certainly lead you through that session as well.
Perfect. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll talk about things for members that might not be ready to go full force in the exercise arena. We'll talk about giving back to the community. I know you're getting ready to make a donation or have already made a donation, and you have a big event coming up. So we'll talk a little bit more about that when we come back from the break. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back with Crossville Connections.
Thanks for watching Crossville Connections. This program is proudly sponsored by the Crossville Cumberland County Chamber of Commerce. If you need more information about local businesses in Crossville and Cumberland County, please call us at area code 931-484-8444. That's 931-484-8444. Or visit us on the web at www.crossville-chamber.com.
Welcome back to Crossville Connections. In the first segment of today's show, I was talking with Patrick and Trey, and we were talking about Planet Fitness and who they are and the memberships that's offered, and we were just talking about free fitness training. But let's talk a little bit about maybe the members who are not looking for CrossFit workouts, extreme workouts. Let's talk about quick workouts. Do you offer that as well?
Yes, absolutely. So like Trey was mentioning earlier, we have a 30-minute circuit.
Okay.
So this is a perfect class to sign up for if it's kind of your first time being in the gym. It kind of gets you exposure to every piece of equipment since you're getting a full body workout in the 30 minutes. And how it works is kind of a form of circuit training where we have 10 strength machines and 10 cardio boxes, or I call them cardio boxes. That's the only word I could come up with, or step ups. There's just a whole variety. It's like a form of cardio. And it kind of gets your heart rate up, not kind of like a full on where you're just jogging, being miserable the whole time. Just gets the heart rate going, burns the metabolism, and you run it on a red light, green light system where you do 60 seconds of work while the light's on green, and then of course you rest for 30 seconds while it's on red. So you go from strength machine to cardio box and just back and forth, and they're all numbered of each station that you're going to, and you're going to activate each muscle when you're going into, and in the full 30 minutes you're going to get a full body workout in.
That's great, especially for someone that's new to a gym or just starting or getting back into the swing of things.
We run those sessions twice a day with the trainer, so the opportunity's there. In case you missed the first one, you got the second one Monday through Friday.
Yeah,
right.
That's great. So keeping people motivated. I know when you have memberships, sometimes you just kind of like, it's like having a membership to a golf club. Some days you may golf,
Sure.
one time you may slack. Is there something that you all do that sets you apart from other workout facilities that keeps your members motivated?
One of our programs that we have is a design your own program. So that's where you set up an appointment with our trainer, and based on what your capabilities are or what limitations that you might have on certain movements, he could create a workout program for you that makes it suitable for you as possible. And whenever you decide that starts becoming the same monotonous routine each time you go in, you can go back and revamp your whole workout program, and that's a kind of a form of motivation. And also just with us out there interacting with all of our members, it's just kind of like a daily reminder of why they're there and what we can do in helping creating a culture to where, what they're doing is, changing their lifestyle pretty much. I mean, that's just in itself an awesome opportunity to have working for an organization like this.
So I'm very curious about this next question. So I said skip the McDonald's line earlier, but that just pays for your membership. So let's talk about pizza and bagels. How does pizza and bagels play into all this? I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, it's been going since we were in existence, since 1992. Long story short, the reason why that started is because one of the first original clubs from Planet Fitness Corporate was open, and they had a major power outage in the city. This is back again in 1994. And what they did was, because the team couldn't leave because they didn't know when the power was going to come back on, that GM bought the whole team pizza. And every member in there got a piece of pizza as well. So that's kind of how this thing rolled about, and it kind of stuck with the company, and here we are today. So we feel, again, kind of in accordance with the judgment-free zone, that if you feel comfortable and you want to come work out, we encourage you to do that. We also encourage you that if you want to reward, a piece of pizza is where to start, as well as bagels. Pizza Mondays, which is the first Monday of every month, and bagel Tuesdays, which is the first Tuesday of every month.
There you go. So you can take your likings, pizza or bagels. So getting back to the community, I see a very strong connection to business and community. I serve on a nonprofit board, the United Fund of Cumberland County, and we serve 36 nonprofits. We fund them. We have a budget of about $400,000, and so I'm very passionate about serving the community that you're in. If you even don't do business and you just live there, I'm very passionate about it as well. So talk about how Planet Fitness gives back to the community where it's located.
Well, as a company as a whole, we really have partnered with the Boys and Girls Club generally across the country. That wasn't the case here, so we partnered with philanthropic initiative TAD, which is Teens Against Drugs, and we have hopefully made that connection enough to where they're going to show up to our event, which we're going to talk about in a second. And we're really going to give back in a lot of different ways, one being a donation to start, and we'll go from there and see where that communication and where that relationship goes.
Well, they're an incredible organization, I will say that, and they do a great work. They're one of our agencies that we fund through our organization, and they do a great work, especially in the summer hours where kids need more kind of help when they're not in school. So it's a great organization. Specials. Do you have specials right now? What are you offering to your customers?
Right. So starting as of yesterday, Monday, excuse me, today's Wednesday, goodness. It's kind of flown by this week. But starting on Monday through the 28th, we are offering with our Black Card membership, normally there's a 12-month commitment with our Black Card membership, and for right now, there's a no commitment, meaning there is no buyout fee, there is no contract, so anybody could cancel anytime for free. And that will run through at the end of the 28th of our grand opening.
Okay. So, do you want to talk a little bit about your grand opening that's coming up next Thursday?
Absolutely.
Next Thursday, I'll let Patrick touch. It's from 12 to 2, and we're going to we hopefully put on a big event for everybody. We invite the chamber, a lot of vendors from around that we've established relationships, not just in Crossville, are coming, and then some Planet Fitness folks from corporate are also going to be in attendance. So, Patrick, anything else to add?
Right. Of course, we'll have our local pastor here in town that's going to bless the entire ceremony before we start.
Great.
Just to ensure start off the great year and, make sure everything runs well with the club and everything is in good spirits. We'll also have a local photographer here. One of our members that works out at the facility is going to be there being a photographer. Of course, we're having the Flying Pig cater our food for us. So Kelly over at the Flying Pig is providing all the awesome barbecue food for us and absolutely free for anybody. Everybody's free to come. like Trey says, from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Our CEO and president of the company, Victor and Lynn Brick, will be there, and a couple of other people in the corporate organization will be there. So it's a great opportunity to kind of meet everybody, especially with our franchise, of how it got started, and just have an opportunity to get to meet them personally, have a conversation. In addition with that, at the end, there's a workout session. Everybody's more than welcome to work out with, and our CEO and president is going to be working out in it in their tuxedo and her ballroom gown.
Every time.
So that's going to be a little fun event for everybody to participate in. So everybody in the community is more than welcome to work out, and they can say, hey, I got to work out with the CEO of Planet Fitness. I mean,
pretty neat.
You can't beat that.
We failed to mention there's raffles. We'll give away a 55-inch TV, a couple Amazon Echoes, a few Garmin watches. So, and of course, being in attendance is required in order to have a chance to win those prizes.
Absolutely. So, tell us about the club hours. I know sometimes convenience means a lot to people, especially those working adults that we have in our society. So talk about the club hours.
Right, we're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and generally when people think of that, they get an overnight key card where they have to swipe it in themselves, but not with us. We're fully staffed, so there's always somebody there with them, and that's reassuring for a lot of people. That's one benefit a lot of people like about our organization, is that there's always somebody there with them, because some people like to go 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and it can be kind of scary being in there by yourself, not knowing if somebody's been in there for a while when you first get in there. So it's just kind of a reassuring, have that safety factor into
I
it.
applaud anyone who would like to work out at 2 a.m. I just
We have them.
lots of
We
credit.
do.
I'm sure you
We do
do.
have them.
I'm sure you do. I just, like I said, I applaud them
I'm
and
with
give them
you.
lots of credit. Call me weak. It doesn't matter. That's okay. I can take it. I can take the note. So, Patrick, tell us how someone, our viewers, our residents, maybe someone visiting our community. We have lots of tourists that visit here through sometimes the winter months, sometimes the summer months. It just depends. How can they find out more information about the Crossville Planet Fitness Club?
Of course, they could go online at planetfitness.com,
Okay.
and they could go to locations and, of course, type in Crossville, Tennessee. Of course, they can reach out at us at 931-250-4205, and they can inquire information on there. We'll, of course, give them all the information that they need. Of course, we'll encourage them to come in into the club. And, of course, though, we have each month we'll have community outreach. So I'll be seeking out organizations, local businesses, to put our name out there, and that's another way just to kind of let people know who we are and the services that we offer.
Perfect. Patrick, Trey, thanks for being on the show
Thank
today.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks for investing in the community. I know it's investment on the part of Planet Fitness, and thank you for making an investment in our local nonprofits as well. A lot of time with local nonprofits, I say they need 2 things: money and volunteers. So thanks for the investment.
Our pleasure.
That you
Thank
made.
you.
I would like to thank the students and staff with Gateway Productions, and thank you for watching today's episode of Crossville Connections.